Hey guys, I am back with one last review of the GE Slate appliances. If you've seen the other videos, you've seen the fridge, the micro hood, and the gas range. Today I'm going to show you the dishwasher that we have, and tell you what we like about it, what we don't, and show you a little secret that we found out about it too. So let me show you that. All right, so here she is. This is nicely tucked under the counter. It's one thing I like about it. The little ones cannot be coming up and hitting buttons when it's running or anything else. The one we had previously, I'm really not sure how it was different. Maybe the door was a little shorter, but you could actually access the buttons. In fact, we started it after it was running. So this is the difference. You've got your panel here and the options that has. As you can tell, we typically do a normal wash with a heated dry on the upper and lower. Surprise, surprise that we have to run the entire dishwasher for our family. Now, that said, there are clean dishes in here. So let's go ahead. You've got your typical detergent bay, as well as your jet dry. And you've got easy rolling racks. Now, the one thing we have found with this bottom rack is that the door sits up just a hair higher. In fact, let me come over from this angle. The door sits up a hair higher, so when the kids are rolling it in, if they're not careful, it goes over that hump, and a few times they've slammed it into the back. Just a little rough on my plates. Not a huge fan of that. On the upper rack, you have got, oh, actually, before I do that, let me come back down here and show you the silverware trays. These have these fold down doors that are more slots like those, but we like to keep these end ones open for larger items, although it looks like the children have been loading it differently. Our older kids take rotations on dishes, so it's not always the way I would load it, but if they get clean, I try to keep my mouth shut. Anyhow, this is the top rack. What we have over here are like your wine glass extensions and stuff, different accessories that you can use there. I have not pulled those off completely. They're fairly well attached, so I leave those there. There's one on either side, and we also have, these are really kind of awesome for smaller water bowls, but also for sippy cups. And as you can see, the kids did not attach this one properly. You're supposed to slide it on like that so that the cup is pinched into place, and then each one of these has a sprayer so it washes out the inside, which is really handy. Now, after that, I'm going to pull that off to show you here. Oh, that's not the right rack. One of these racks here lays down. Actually, I'm making a complete liar of myself. That is the bottom rack. One of the sets of prongs actually lays down to make more room. So not the top rack, that's the bottom rack. Either way, the height on this is actually really decent. This is a very large coffee cup, an oversized one, and this is it's one of the really big, bulky Tupperware cups that I can't, normally they have got the number of cups on the bottom and I don't see it. Anyhow, that's how that is. Now, I mentioned a secret. So, after about 2 or 3 loads, when we first installed this, I had noticed that one of our daughters had put a plate right here and shut it. And I made comment that it was hitting the front of the dishwasher. Well, she got to looking and realized that was a pull-out tray. Check that out. This is just a really low-lying tray, which works for sippy tops. We use this for large, like spatulas and things like that are awkward and don't fit elsewhere. And I see that they put frosting, decorating tools and other things up here too, but it works for this, slides out of the way. I can take this tray off. Sorry, I just realized I wasn't fully in view there. I can take this tray off if I want and out completely if I need more room in that top rack. So that feature is really nice. And I think I just put that Tupperware cup back in there in a way that's getting caught. And it sure enough did. So that is the GE Slate Dishwasher. Now, one other thing I'm going to tell you is that this thing is crazy quiet. When we start it, you can't even hardly tell that it's running. We hear the shower down the hall more than we hear this thing if we're, you know, just over at the table or even over in the living room. So it is really quiet, very nice functioning. We have not had any issues with it not getting things clean. I really do like the versatility of the racks. Like I said, the fact that you can take them out and that there are, which one is it? It must be one of the back two, as far as the prongs laying down. So, oh, right here. So this, I can tilt this. And it causes these prongs to either lay down, both sets do it. I can lay them completely flat or tilt them based on what we are putting in here. Yep. As you can see, I just pushed that back all the way and it shook all the dishes like I said. So when we go to start it, you actually hold the door open, go ahead and make your selections, hit start, and then shut it. And it'll start on its own. Now, I was concerned because we can't access the buttons, so how do you stop it if something's wrong? Well, apparently you just open the door and it will stop on its own. You press the cancel button, which is, as usual, the start button. You hold it for 3 seconds, and then you close it again so that it can run the drain cycle. So that easy. We haven't had to do it, but that is how it works. Look how nice that looks with our cabinets and that little glimpse of our countertops and the flooring even. You guys can probably see why I really like the look of these. And even next to our hardware. Yeah, see, I just keep giving you guys enough sneak peeks at the new kitchen that by the time I actually go to show it, you're all going to be like, I've seen it all. So I hope the dishwasher review was helpful. Like I said, there's really not much that we don't like about it. I didn't know that that top tray was there when we first got it, and I don't have any complaints yet. My only complaint, if I had one, would be that I can't access the buttons without physically opening it first, but with little kids around, that's really not a complaint. It works better that way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, that it helped somebody out. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'm always happy to answer anything about these appliances. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel because you never know what I'm going to review next and what else our crazy family is doing. Hope you guys are having a blessed day, and we'll see you in the next video.